Excellent. Yeah. Sip, good evening. Audio video test. Thank you, Chotwani, Alak, Atma, and Rekha. We are on to a discussion on enlightenment. Can you experience brief moments of enlightenment? Can you experience brief moments? Huh? Just like a camera. Brief moments of enlightenment. Atma Dekha, Sip, Ahem Sip, Sip Alak, Adan Krishna, Anil, Soni, Chotwani, Atmatre, Lakshmi, Sip Bliko, Bliss, Gigi, and Renuka, Sip Prakasa, Prem, Rajanand, Rajesh, Sip Sagai, Renuka, Prakash, Sip Tarishi, Sip Sita, Sridhara, Sachiv, Sarlanand, Satprem, Shivraj, Siba, Sip Suresh, Jyoti, Siva, Soham, Sunita, Supriya, and Trupreet, Sip Avi, Girishanand, Siji, uh, Siri, Yogini, and Atmanand. That's the ones I can see. And then, of course, the rest of you who will nudge into the call. Come on, let's start. Who wants to kick start? Can you experience brief moments? Just trepe, 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 trepe. What is it in French? Trepe, I think. In brief moments, can you? Namsom, Sony, Shivoham, Atmanand. Let's start.
Prabhu Shivam,
Yes, sir.
many of us do experience during maybe meditation when we are doing that brief moment when we know that we are sitting, your voice is there, but sometimes it happens, maybe we don't know what you are telling also. But then we wake up and then we see when time has passed beyond our imagination and we feel the blankness in the thought process, or maybe that unlimited joy is there. Those moments, I think those moments are brief moments of being in consciousness, enlightenment, and then of course we come back to this world where there is no alternative to us what to do, and then
And then you continue the journey.
sometimes the dog comes and starts licking us, then we know that okay, God and dog are same, चलो इसको भी घुमाने ले जाना है बोले.
Okay. So, Nemsom is talking of those moments where you completely feel silence, switch off, deep consciousness. What are those moments? Are those moments enlightenment? Soni, Shivoham, Atmanand.
Sir, namaste.
Namaste.
So just like Nemsom said, during meditation, there are some moments of stillness where you don't feel your body, or sometimes you don't feel there is anything around you. Maybe that those are the moments of enlightenment. I'm not sure. And also, like sometimes when you are in a company of some people, and you're trying to like be blissful whatever chaos is going on, and you try to experience the lila, and you're just witnessing the drama. So that those times, like mostly I think whenever you your mind you feel peaceful, is that are those the moments of enlightenment is what my question is.
No, you should know by now what is enlightenment because we have gone through it several times. So
Yeah.
you must be clear what are those moments of enlightenment. Those moments of enlightenment are very deep moments. And I mean, it's good that we are having this call. See, every day the call becomes one more layer, one more layer. Like, sometimes you especially we have something cut. A carton gets cut. You put a tape, then you put another tape, then you put another tape, then you put another tape. Till it becomes no impossible. You put so many tapes. So each layer of our awakening helps us. So we must be clear what is enlightenment. That is first. Then only we can say, can we experience brief moments? Is enlightenment about brief moments? Let's try. Shivoham and Atmanand. Nemswam, Siptarishi, Atmadeep, Shivraj, Siba. Now we have got the whole gang into it. Shiva,
Taji, everyone cannot experience those brief moments.
okay.
Those who are awakened and those who are in Satchit Anand and Shanti Anand Pyar, they can feel those brief moments. For example, चंदा में तू, तारों में तू, पंछी में तू, फूल पौधों में तू. And there are 2 3 bhajans, Saji. Uh, Shanti Anand Pyar. There's one bhajan on that also.
But what do you mean? What do you mean by brief moments of enlightenment?
Those brief moments are when you are awakened, you will feel that God is with you. The wind that blows, when it comes and touches you, you feel like God is hugging you.
And then when does it touch you?
If it doesn't touch you, also, it is there. If you feel that the wind is there, like in your open temple, Sarji, when we come on these, nowadays we feel that cool breeze. I feel that God is touching me. ऊपर देखता हूं तो चंदा और तारे दिखते हैं. God is with me. I'm
That's all
getting,
very good. That's all very good bhakti and prema.
Sarji,
Enlightenment. Enlightenment. How you see when you're awakened. Can you be? Can you have brief moments of awakening?
brief moments. Yes, Sarji, we can have. Those who are
How?
awakened can have. For example, those moments, I go to Kanyakumari with the intention of seeing the sunrise. I'm waiting there. And as soon as the sun rises, I feel that bliss.
So all
आ
of
जाओ बैठा हूँ इंतजार में.
okay, but all of you are thinking of enlightenment as that momentary bliss. Let's try Atmanand. Let me see if Atmanand is going to change the course of the discussion. Atmanand, can you experience brief moments of enlightenment?
Happy Sip Day.
Better.
So I think a brief moment of awakening we can't experience. I feel awakening has to be complete. And enlightenment may be brief moments if you're awakened can be experienced actually. So I feel, when you're awakened, maybe you're peaceful, but when you are enlightened, maybe brief points. I think, yeah, there are moments that are intense, like sometimes you get some good insights, kind of a thing. So I think those brief moments do come, is my understanding. Like, for instance, uh, I think you've been talking about this dedicated divine instrument for a week. But only today morning it clicked to me that actually it is the alternative for renunciation, right? So we keep thinking we have to be a renunciate to be liberated. But if we can just be dedicated, it would help. So I think those moments are the moments of that experience, is what I feel, but you have to guide us.
Good, good. So I think we all should be very clear. What is this enlightenment we are talking about? Clearly. And then these brief moments. So we still have time. I don't need to interrupt the call. Atman, let's let the call flow. Let's hear Nemsom, Siptarishi, Shivraj, Shiba, Sukhi, Atat Prem, and Siri. Let's let the game take some momentum. And then, so can you experience brief moments of enlightenment? What is enlightenment? How many times we have spoken about 100 times, 200 times on enlightenment? At least maybe 500 times we've spoken on enlightenment over the last 2000 calls. Every 3-4 days we talk of enlightenment, at least once. What do we understand? What is this enlightenment? And what are brief moments of enlightenment? So I'm asking you to attempt 2 questions. What is this enlightenment? And what are these brief moments? Namsa,
Prabhu, just another thought which came to me. Of course, only when you're awakened, then you can experience the enlightenment. So when I know
correct.
I'm not the body, mind, and ego, so I'll give an example also. When my mother passed away, I was watching myself because I understood everything. I was okay, so I did everything. But at the same time, and that was an means experience of a brief enlightenment, that I understand everything and I'm not attached to that. Like this morning when I came from yoga, I don't know, unknowingly I made 2 cups of coffee, because every day I used to do that. Then I remembered, अरे वो तो है ही नहीं. Then somewhere I maybe wept for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, remembering everything. That also means it was not pain, but it was joyful remembrance and tears of joy. That's an also a moment of enlightenment for me. That I am there, almost touching there, coming back, touching there, coming back. Kho ho rahe hamare साथ. And then maybe sometimes when I play flute for myself, I find that I am playing, or maybe it's happening by itself. That also is my moment of enlightenment for me, because something which is beyond explainable happens with me.
Good sharing. Good. See, so therefore, in a call like this, we must, today the layer, what are today 2 layers we are talking of? Today, 2 new layers. One more layer of enlightenment. What is it, enlightenment? And second, brief moments. What are these brief moments? Is there something called a brief moment? Right? So can you have, for example, I'm asking you a question. Can you have a brief moment of your stomach is full? Can you have a brief moment of my stomach is full? If your stomach is full, then your stomach is full. How can you have a brief moment of my stomach is full? Is it possible? I don't know. Maybe you have a bottle of water. You have a brief moment that I'm not hungry. But will you feel the stomach is full? We're drinking water, drinking water, drinking water. It's a fake way of overcoming hunger. Let's Siptarishi, what do you think? About to be enlightened. So because you're about to be enlightened, do you experience brief moments of enlightenment? What do you think?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, recently I am working on that only, sir. That is my main priority. So I am working on enlightenment only, sir. After sir yesterday's call, I today I practice that fully, and regarding sir that intellect concept. So how the intellect, strong intellect, stops the mind. So that is very important for enlightenment. The mind should not be there. Mind is completely. I hate the mind. so, so like sir, then I practice that today full. And sir, I also went through bhakti yoga is very important. Bhakti yoga and prem yoga for attaining enlightenment and liberation. So then today I experienced when those 7 monsters of mind were not there, I completely sealed them, and the 7 monsters of ego were not there. That time I could experience it full.
And then after that?
Sir, I kept that till from morning, from your your meditation. From that till now, I'm continuing that.
There is no disturbance in that.
Now also, yes, sir. Now also nothing. I'm not allowing anything to come. So I'm shooting it down again. Again, it's coming and shooting it down.
Good. So is that a brief moment of enlightenment?
So I know that I think it is based on yesterday's definition. I feel like because the monsters I'm not allowing to come. So but when I interact with the world and I go there, maybe might be difficult to sustain. So that I feel. Because sir, what I experienced, that thing I experienced sir very clearly today, that that phenomena sir, that this I was not aware of this initially, like that sir. When our sense organs interact, suppose somebody is telling something, or some people, or some certain people, or some certain words, or some certain noise, or some certain taste, the different sense organs sir, when they interact with the environment, then the thoughts come. So that time you have to be careful. So those things I experienced, sir.
Suppose you go into a room which is pitch dark, completely dark, correct?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
So you go and there's complete. So it's completely dark. Now what do you see in the room?
Sir, I see you. I see the.
Me. But what do you see in the room?
Sir, I see the lights are there, and the sir, outside the trees are there. You also.
That's outside. Yeah, that's outside the room. What do you see inside the room?
Sir, you I see.
Only me. So now,
yes, sir.
Enlightenment. The light comes on. Now what do you see?
Everything which is there.
What do you see now? What everything you see?
Like the wooden, all these things, and
now you can see what all you see. You see, you clear?
Yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir.
Now what do you see?
It again, sir, only you, sir. Like everything went off again.
So now what is in the room?
Sorry, I think, but based on now my perception, only you are there. So it looks
No,
like
no,
as if
but
only.
now do you know what is in the room or you don't know what is in the room?
No, sir, I cannot. I cannot figure out. Sir, I
You
cannot
forgot.
figure out.
You forgot.
No, no. No, once I have seen, I cannot forget.
So what have you seen? What have you seen in the room?
Sir, that wooden thing and the structure outside, everything. Sir.
So can you have brief moments of that realization?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can it be brief moments, or
Yes,
you
sir.
know it, or you know it and you don't know it?
Sir, I know it. Sir, based on yesterday's clear definition which you told, I am following that, sir. Because
What
based
is
on that, sir,
what
it's
is
clear.
what is the clear definition I told you yesterday?
Sir, that those 14 monsters should not be there.
That is awakened or awake. Sometimes though you'll catch one particular point of the discussion. Like I
Yes, sir.
went back to that Monday's discussion and you all told me I told gift is the mind. I mean, if you go and hear the the end of the day, Monday discussion, that was
Yes, sir.
something completely else. We were talking about I think Siri told
And sir,
ignorance comes from the mind. And
yes,
then we said the
sir,
mind
sir.
is it? Nah.
Sir, one more thing I want to share, sir. Today, sir, I will be honest, sir. Like if you correct me, that will be best for me, sir. Because you are the next step. You will always guide me, sir. Like one more, sir. I'm also sharing honestly, sir. Today, what happened, sir? I went through, like this is my primary purpose now. So I have read your book. I understood that young people should not go, like should not be stayed away from their path. Otherwise, they can never come back. So I am following this, sir. Like, sir, today I also went through your meditation, sir. That regarding the mukti, that video. Sir, one meditation you did regarding liberation. So that when I like I'm continuously working on this, and when I went through that mukti video, and when you told like how we are bound and how we are free, like regarding that, I can say I had a glimpse of how mukti looks like.
So good. So pay attention to today's call. Okay,
Yes,
don't miss today's call. And when I say like that, end of the call, try to come and say what you learned before 9 o'clock.
yes,
If
sir,
I'll
yes, sir.
try to, I should try to end the call at 8:50 or 8:45, so we have time to reflect on the call. I'm going to
Yes,
try
sir.
to do from today onwards 8:45. I'll try to close the call, and we
Yes, sir.
spend 10-15 minutes in wrapping up the call so people can come. Otherwise, you don't have time. I leave you without closure. I leave you without a final closure. So from
Yes, sir.
today,
Yes,
we
sir.
will try to end the call 8:45 and 10-15 minutes of closure. Okay, Shivraj,
Shalom, Guruji.
sir.
So again, yesterday we had a good session, AFA and EAP. So seven monster, once we kill the seven monsters, we are AFA, then we are fully awakened. And once we have next seven monsters because due to ego, we are EAP. So once we have both, then sometimes we are in strict kriya. That means we feel peace, bliss, love. We are in yoga, and since we are able to attain, sometimes not always. So mind disappears, and we eliminate the mind. We are established in consciousness, and once sometimes we have enlightened ego, so we feel everything is unity, no duality, and especially in the morning. So these are the definition what I understand for enlightened person. Sometimes in morning, when without any kind of idli, you know what you say normally. So in morning after you just get up and have some cup of tea and meditate. So sometimes we totally go into very deep consciousness. We don't understand. We don't know what happened basically. And whenever you walk, when you will see the maybe nature, some birds, some flowers, you feel at a peace. And whenever you sometimes help somebody and you see them happy faces, you feel happiness. So these are the some kind of brief what I see, peace, bliss, and love. I feel maybe myself sometimes, not always.
Good, good attempt. So we have to be very conscious about how what we understand is enlightenment. That's very important. Today we are coming to a very basic class, very basic class. Enlightenment, brief moment. What is this brief moment of enlightenment? What exactly is enlightenment? That is an important subject. And what are these brief moments? Are they moments of enlightenment? Can we consider that? So, Siva, good. We are progressing. 8:45. We will try to wrap up. Siva,
Pranam Guruji, immense gratitude Guruji. Guruji,
immense.
in today's meditation, there was a good realization, Guruji. First of all, to Guruji, it ended at 7:30, but still I was into 8:15 till I was there only, Guruji, observing that time and that planet. सब ग्रह का बोल रहे थे आप गुरुजी कि I could not relate only कि सोमवार सोम, मंगलवार मंगल का है, बुधवार बुध का है. So that means we are into so much ignorance, गुरुजी again, कि कभी इमेजिन ही नहीं किया कि वो भी उसके साथ रिलेट होता है और वही हम लोग उसको ही लेके चले कि द डे इज एंड देन खत्म हो गया 24 hours आर कम टू एन एंड गुरुजी. But still then I realized कि the time is the factor, and we are only the energy living in that factor, Guruji. Today I had a good realization on that, and I was into meditation, and I was into, I don't know what was that state, Guruji. You just tell me what was that state, Guruji. But I could experience that state, Guruji. And then while doing also yoga, while performing exercise, Guruji, I just shut my eyes, and what body is doing, what my things are happening, Guruji. I'm completely out of that matter. I don't know whether that is, which state is that, Guruji. I think because I'm into that bliss, Guruji. Sometimes, Guruji, while shutting the, in garden also, Guruji, in nature also we go anywhere, Guruji. Sometimes
But
it
okay,
happens.
this is good. This is consciousness. This is awareness. This is Ananda Sukhi. But this is not actually moments of enlightenment. So we have to be very clear. What is that? What is enlightenment? First, let us not forget today's topic. We are all on that journey of enlightenment. It's not an easy journey. Therefore, again, hit the rock, hit the rock, hit the rock, hit the rock, hit the rock. Sukhi.
Shivam, sir,
Sure.
I bow down to you and all the in this call. So today's meditation was very profound. There was a moment like suddenly, I don't know what happened. The realization how this man-made days and that SIP day was very, very profound. And I don't know, after some time, I was just tears rolled down. There was no connection, no thoughts, but tears just rolled down for some time. I don't know what it was. And enlightenment, we are in this path, but definitely there are small blissful moments that I can experience.
Okay.
I mean, not related to anything, but there is blissfulness within.
Good. And that blissfulness may be moments of illumination, moments of awakening, moments of bhakti, moments of prema. It can be anything. But we as a group that has got a destination, we have got clear picture. We want to reach the three steps. Is it called 3 steps of enlightenment? That's what it's called. Being awakened, enlightened, liberated. So there are 3 steps. So how can you experience brief moments? So what are those brief moments? That is what we are on. Satprem, today we are trying to catch that. We are trying to catch that brief moments of enlightenment. Sir,
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
Well, the way I see it is exactly the way you said it, three levels. But I look at it slightly differently about the brief moment of enlightenment.
Yeah.
And the analogy that I would like to use is iceberg. So if you look at the top of the iceberg, basically it feels everything is simple, just in presence, and this present moment at that particular point, like Nemsen mentioned and other people mentioned, how they saw something happening and it was as if enlightenment has come in. Then just below the surface, which is in my, I'm using my layman's language because I'm not as good as Atmanan and Krishnan and all that, but it is pre-conscious state. So you are in the deeper end of the iceberg. And there is quite shift. Basically, the mind ego is not pushing, not pulling, not judging, you know. And the last state, which is pre-conscious state, there is possibly some kind of foundation. A natural awareness doesn't belong to one at all. It is something as just, so that's what my explanation is about this brief moment of
No, good,
conscious
good, good.
enlightenment.
You contributed to the discussion, Siri. You already. So we have to get to the clarity by the end of the call. Everybody must have a clear picture. That's why I'm saying 10 minutes to wrap up. There must be clarity. What are these brief moments of enlightenment? Are they enlightenment? Down, please. Are they brief moments of enlightenment? Yeah. Siri.
Sure, Guruji.
Sure.
Like everybody said, today's meditation was very nice, sip day. So the brief moments of enlightenment, when you experience that sip inside and when you are completely cut off from everything and you are only with sip, those moments are the enlightenment moment which I felt. And one more thing, okay, I thought I'll not share anyway. 2-3 days before, somebody was not well and she could not ask also anybody. Voluntarily, if you go and you serve them and you feel that happiness, and they are also very happy because they are not able to ask and you did something. It is not that we did it, but some relief she has got, and also those moments you feel as you are serving a sip and you feel very happy. So those moments I felt God has given this opportunity to do this service. So these moments I felt as it's a great opportunity and eternal happiness you feel. These things I had learned only from you, serving people, serving them as sip, loving them as sip. So when you do this without treating everybody as sip, you have those blissful moments. And it has started happening to me. Previously, I used to be afraid of dogs so much. Nowadays, feeding dogs, it has become a habit. Feeding dogs, they automatically come and feeding dogs. So these are blissful moments. We just speak to them as if, come, eat in Tamil and all. So feeling those blissful moments.
Good.
These are the things.
Thank you, Yesha.
Good evening, sir.
Little half. Yeah. Yes, Yesha.
Sir, according to your teachings or AiR philosophy, it's impossible to get the feeling of that enlightenment.
Oh, very interesting now. Now I want to hear you. Come on, now tell me what is explain.
Because, as you say, it's a metamorphosis, caterpillar to the butterfly.
Correct.
If once the caterpillar is able to fly, it will fly.
Yeah.
Before that, it's impossible. Between the caterpillar and butterfly, if you are in any stage, it's impossible. At the only one stage, when the light will on in the room, it will on forever.
What, man? You come in so much consciousness. First time I'm seeing you in so much consciousness.
Sir,
What
but
is
I'm
it?
speaking logically. I'm speaking.
What?
I'm speaking according to your teachings.
But how come you're speaking like a guru you're speaking today?
But for me, it's not satisfactory.
Not yet successful.
Not it's satisfactory for me.
What? My explanation or your enlightenment?
Your first of all, your definition about mind is confusing from beginning of, and second, enlightened ego, still I am in confusion.
Very good.
First,
But
mind
you're
is
a
fully
good. But you're a
confusion.
good student. You're a good student. Huh? Whether you are
I'm
confused, mind and your ego, you're
topic of
confused.
mind is I'm fully confused, sir. Topic of mind. I first
What
time
is
heard from you your side that the mind is a bundle of toxic thoughts.
correct? Absolutely.
I yesterday contemplated. I really get mad like that feel, so I stopped the contemplating that.
Why you got mad? Your mind made you mad,
No,
or who made you mad?
yeah, mind made, but I use only intellect to operate that
Then
to interpret what the mind is. So I got stuck somewhere. I generally not heard that the mind is group of toxic thoughts. We
Then what you heard?
normally learn.
Then what you heard? Mind
Huh?
is pakoda or bonda or bhaji. What is mind?
Sir,
According to
that's
you,
what.
what have you teach me today? What is mind? Come on, you teach
Sir,
me.
I don't know. I don't
You
know.
don't know. Okay, okay.
I don't know. I'm still in confusion. I'm still in confusion on that. But you are saying with some base. I know that you are not saying without base. Uh, some Patanjali sutras. I think you have studied. I think related to that you are saying.
I have never studied any Patanjali sutras.
I
Only
think
Atmanand taught us. Atmanand
without
taught us ek tattva abhyasa. Huh?
without any prior knowledge, you have not able
Knowledge,
to.
knowledge is not enlightenment.
Sir,
Knowledge you
about
can get.
mind.
Knowledge you can get in any college. Realization is the ability to spark. That's why I tried to on the light, off the light. So many things, dramas I did. Okay, good. But what you said is what he says very good. He says you cannot get brief moment of enlightenment. What actually he's saying is if you're enlightened, you're enlightened. And if you're not enlightened, then you're not enlightened. How can you get brief moments? You can get brief moments. You can get brief moments of awakening. But that is not enlightenment. Enlightenment is, you can't say, the caterpillar saying, sometimes I'm flying like a butterfly. Can the caterpillar says, kabhi kabhi, I am flying like a butterfly. Is it possible? Kabhi kabhi, once in a way, I am flying like a butterfly. Otherwise, I'm crawling. Then I'm flying like a butterfly. Then again, no, how can you do like that? So good. I mean, at least somebody remembers some teachings. But today we are going deeper. What are those brief moments? They are not brief moments of enlightenment. Enlightenment is a process. Enlightenment, it's 3 steps. I'm awakened, I'm enlightened, I'm liberated. Or I've reached that point. The metamorphosis is over. So enlightenment, but how can you have, that's why I said, suppose I always tell you, Yasha, since you gave the example. Now, Yasha, you're on the call, right?
Yeah, yes.
So imagine now, Yasha, you close your eyes. Yasha, close your eyes. I take you
Yes.
to a room. I take you to a room which is 40 feet by 40 feet. Can you imagine 40 feet by 40 feet? Big room, okay? I switch on the light and suddenly your eyes are dazzled. There are jewels and diamonds and gold and silver and rubies and emeralds. Now I am telling you, look, Yasha, look. And you're looking everywhere. You're looking everywhere. I switch off the light. Now tell me what all is there, Yasha? What all did you see?
When you light on, I will see that jewels, all that.
Light is
When
off.
you
Now
off the light,
after switching off the light, what do you see? Tell me what all you saw. What all you remember?
I remember that jewels.
How many crowns? How many
No,
diamonds?
no,
How many
no.
silver bars?
It's
How
not
many?
possible.
Ah, 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 ah. Enlightenment is that state where even after you switch off the light, you can still see what you saw.
I mean,
In
you have
enlightenment,
got one torch, self torch.
no, you have captured. Enlightenment is that you don't forget. Okay, I am not body. I am not the body. There is no mind. And my ego is enlightened. I am the divine soul. Tomorrow, you forget. Then are you enlightened? Have you got enlightenment? How can you remember and forget and remember and forget? That means that is not yet enlightenment. Enlightenment is a journey, but what are those brief moments? That is what we are trying to. Therefore, is it not step by step by step? Some of you get very easily confused. Some of you, instead of getting easily learning little by little, some of you are easily confused because easily the mind opens the door. Easily the mind comes and confuses you. Easily the mind makes you fool. Easily, very easily. But why like this? No, but why like that? Why not like this? Why not like that? And that guru told like this, and this Swami told like this, and this your sutra of this Patanjali was like this, and Bhagavad Gita shloka told like this. Finished, gone. And Veda told like this, and Upanishad told like this, and Bible told like this. Now what are you going to listen? What are you going to believe? Where are you now? So today it's a very interesting session. Okay. In the journey of enlightenment, where are you? Are you getting those brief moments? How much awakened are you? How awakened are you? How enlightened are you? And is enlightenment about getting brief moments? Thank you, Yasha. Atmadit, Bliko, Atmanan.
Thank you, sir.
Sumataji. Atmadip.
Pranam Guruji Shivoham.
Pranam.
I think the previous speaker is right that awakening can be in the moments, like these moments of awakening can be there, but then we won't be stick to that learning the way you have explained. So I think that one of the old example about the mumukshatva, somebody provided that it's about the water bottle that you need it. No, I'm not thirsty, so I don't need the water bottle. So you won't bargain on a water bottle if you are thirsty enough. So likewise, when you are seeking and you're in the AFA stage where you're not fully awakened, then there can be multiple such brief moments of deep awakening where you will be more and more and more layer by layer uh, becoming aware of what is the truth, what is the true self, and then you will there will be a switch on and switch off moment of when you will automatically realize that that's why we had that call from realization to liberation, whereas the realization, the final FE moment will happen once you are full, like you are drinking water sip by sip until you are thirsty, and once done then you won't need a one another drop. So that's how it is. Rest I don't know, so sorry. Thank you.
Okay, good. I appreciate your trying to add on to that. Bliko, let's see where we are heading for. So, how many of you are experiencing brief moments? Are those moments of enlightenment? What is this enlightenment? You all are attending the call so sincerely, so much commitment, trying to learn. Are you awakened? Is enlightenment a confusing subject or it's a simple subject? Is enlightenment so complicated? Why is it so complicated? One subject every day we are talking. Why is it so complicated? It's because of the mind. It is not complicated. The mind complicates it. It is not complicated. The mind complicates it. Bliko.
Shivam, love you all. Happy SIP day to everybody.
Sit
Because I like that very nice idea. Because we are, in 7 days and yesterday and today. So add to this too is 9 days. But actually today is the important day because you can live only in today and today is SIP day.
Good.
So living in
Very good.
moment. See, this in brief moment you are talking about is the integration of all the small realizations. I see that way because once you see the light is permanent, right? You don't have to, close eye, open eye. No, not like that. Once you know it's no, because we are just knowing the realization part is missing, but we are getting slowly, one by one realization. After this final realization is done, the whole picture will get, finished, and then you can see everything and you can be. But we are not yet that. Only you can tell how to progress, and that's why we are in the call, because whatever we are experiencing is peace, love, and bliss. If you are in peace, love, and bliss, no matter what is happening, that is what I can say is a moment of that stage, but not the complete enlightenment. So I don't know whether it is called brief moment or it is a peace, love, and bliss, the taste of the enlightenment. You can say taste of the enlightenment.
Oh, beautiful. See, this is each of you to discover yourself.
Yeah, so that is what I was thinking.
Yeah, good. What you're saying, I experience small illuminations, small sparks. It is like I have written that book, The Spiritual Jigsaw Puzzle. When two pieces of the puzzle fix together, does it mean some progress or there is no progress?
Yeah, there is a progress, but the picture is not clear.
So what is enlightenment? Enlightenment is some pieces of the puzzle or the full puzzle.
Full last piece, when you put in, the whole picture comes out. That is enlightenment.
And that when you get that puzzle,
that is aha
then
moment.
what happens? Yesterday.
That's aha moment. And that
yesterday
we cannot say without having that experience.
they brought that puzzle to me yesterday. Remember one puzzle I showed you all, one puzzle in the call?
Yeah, correct.
They
To
brought
remove
that
it. Yes.
puzzle to me after 1 year. And they told me, can you open this puzzle? In a matter of 1 or 2 minutes, I was able to open the puzzle. It's just a matter of 1 minute because I knew how to open the puzzle. If I had not realized how to open the puzzle, I could have been 1 hour, I could have been playing with that puzzle. Very interesting. This is very interesting for us to reach that state. What is my goal? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to help you go from AEL. I'm trying to help you go from being awakened to enlightened to liberated. These are the 3 steps of enlightenment. And you may call these glimpses, you may call these brief moments, but are they actually brief moments of enlightenment? Or are they brief moments of being awakened?
Awakened, yeah, correct.
And
It's
brief moments of feeling enlightened. But the whole enlightenment process is when you don't need, once again, like Atmanan wrote that blog yesterday, when you finish your search, you don't continue your search. Some of you very interestingly, is that I'm enlightened, but you're still reading books to find some answers. Then if you are fully enlightened, then why you are still reading books to find? Let me tell you this. It has been several years. I've stopped reading books. It doesn't mean I don't buy books. I still buy books if I have to buy a book. I can scan it in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, a whole 500-page book, I can tell in 10 minutes whether it's worth reading or not worth reading for me. And then if it's interesting, sometimes somebody's written something really good, it's good to read. How have they written about the subject? Atmanan, good. Yes, Liko.
And one more thing, like you said, the reading the books, before I used to read a lot. But now, as soon as, like you said, as soon as we pick up the book and we turn the 2-3 few pages, we can understand easily this is useless. I don't have to go through that. And I just put it the same way, any talk or any video or anything, we are not interested. Our taste becomes elevated. So we cannot go into that lower taste.
Yeah, because you've evolved, because you've climbed over, right? Good, very beautifully said. Then what am I hearing some bakwas? No point in hearing this. What is it? What is it talking? When you
all
are
the reels and other things are all useless thing. People are wasting time, right?
Yeah. And sometimes there's maybe something interesting, something to do with enlightenment. Okay. That's different. Atmanan.
Yeah, sure. So I was wrong in the beginning. So I think I got confused between enlightened and enlightenment. So I think first I want to define what is enlightenment. So enlightenment is, when we cover the first 10 steps of awakened, enlightened, and liberated, right? So I think
that is full enlightenment. Yeah.
Enlightenment. So basically, we are united with SIP and living as a dedicated divine instrument. So that is the aspect. And then basically to Siptarashi, you showed the demo, switching off the light, and then, turning on the light and again switching it off. So I also got one example like, during summers when we ride on the road, sometimes we see a mirage kind of a thing, like a water kind of a thing on the road. But once we realize that it is a mirage, again, even though it is there, you quickly come out of it. So I think you're from that thing, and Yasha also spoke very powerfully today. So what I understood from that is, all of them contributed to my learning, is once you have seen it or once you have experienced it, then you cannot go back actually. So essentially, my answer was wrong. You cannot have a brief moment of enlightenment. So once you are enlightened, means if you have completed enlightenment, you are enlightened. That's it, right? So you cannot go back to it. Metamorphosis word was used by Yasha. So very beautiful. So I learned quite a lot in this call today.
And good, very good. And what did you get brief moments of enlightenment?
So it could be like, what Bliko is telling. Maybe there are brief moments of awakened or enlightened, not enlightenment.
So these brief flashes are good. These brief, but this is not. You can't have a brief moment of enlightenment, because enlightenment is a state where you're finished. Enlightenment is. I mean, we have got certain clear terminologies we are using, but the world will not understand. If you go and tell some world that they're like, what bakwas you're talking, nonsense you're talking. But when does enlightenment? Enlightenment means what he said. The metamorphosis is over. Enlightenment, as we understand, is a journey where you have completed that journey of being awakened, enlightened, liberated. And you can't have the brief moments of that. You can have brief moments. Definitely, you can have brief moments of those little awakenings, those little realizations. Those you can have those pieces of the puzzle. They get together. They get together. But once, ding dong, once you realize I am SIP. Anybody in this call realizes completely. Neti Neti Tattvamasi. I am the soul, soul is SIP, I am SIP, SIP is in all. Not telling it, but living it. And that's why when you're living it, then you become a dedicated divine instrument. Nothing matters. You are no more caught in the mundane rigmarole of life. You are enjoying Satchit Anand. You're enjoying that state. Thank you, Atmanand, for putting it down beautifully. It saves my time. Rumataji, it was my time to talk, but Atmanand took my talk time. So we'll continue now. Rumataji, unmute.
प्रणाम गुरुजी शिवोम
बोलिए.
Guruji, I have experienced moments of bliss when we are in Sachit Anand. We are not aware of ourselves. हम खुद को खुद से मिलते हैं उस time. Real inner we meet and we experience divine bliss.
Very good.
And at that time, when I am listening to your bhajans, many times I have experienced that thing.
So is it enlightenment?
Guruji, that I cannot be 100% sure. But at that time, I am in Satchitanand. I am not
Very
aware
good.
of myself and the world.
Okay. Is it
Thank you,
permanent?
Prabhu.
Is it permanent or is it brief moments?
It is momentarily.
So
But
momentary is not
I have
momentary.
experienced
Yeah,
it.
momentary is not yet enlightenment. When रुमाता जी, जब ये momentary जो है ना, ये जो momentary permanent हो जाता है, तो फिर क्या है?
परमानेंट ही तो नहीं होता गुरुजी, यही तो
हाँ,
चक्कर है.
नहीं होगा. तो यही तो आप इसलिए तो आप आए कॉल पे.
But Guruji, meditation is too good. At that time also we are in perfect peace.
Because at
Nothing
that
but
time, because tell me why you are at perfect peace. बोलो why?
because we are with you, listening to you only. Concentration is there only. We are not worried about anything else.
Why?
And that focus is there.
Because there is no mind.
Yes.
Because there is no ego. You forget you are Kiran Kathuria Ru माता जी, वो भूल जाते हैं. आपका complete concentration, आपका complete ध्यान is completely on that moment by moment. Pal is going like that.
Yes, Guruji.
And that's why you feel peaceful and blissful. Good. Abhi, thank you, Rumata ji. Abhi,
Thank
Samatma,
you.
nothing, Yogini.
हाँ, प्रणाम प्रभु जी.
प्रणाम, बोलिए.
प्रभु जी, आपकी काल से हमें जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग बनी है कि बिना अवेकनिंग के इनलाइटनमेंट नहीं हो सकता. जो ब्रीफ की बात आप कर रहे हैं वो शायद सतोरी के क्षण कहलाते हैं, कहीं कहीं उल्लेख किया है. उसमें ये है कि जब ना आपको कहीं कुछ करना है, ना कुछ पाना है, नहीं ना कहीं जाना है, ना कुछ होना है, टोटली प्रेजेंट में जो है, हियर एंड नाउ में टोटल प्रेजेंट है, अपने का भी एहसास भूल गए. वो सतोरी के क्षण होते हैं शायद, है ना. उसी की शायद हम लोग चर्चा कर रहे होंगे. लेकिन इनलाइटनमेंट बिना अवेकनिंग के नहीं हो सकता, ब्रीफ इनलाइटनमेंट. ये हमारी अपनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग बनी है, बाकी आप क्लियर करेंगे ये.
सटोरी. आप सटोरी के बाद क्या करें? आप सटोरी
सतोरी रामकृष्ण परमहंस के उसमें मिलता है चर्चा कि वो सतोरी उनको लगती थी. वो हो सकता है एक दो दो जो तीन पड़े रहते थे, ऐसे ही भूल जाते थे हम कहाँ है, खाना भी नहीं पीना भी नहीं. वो रामकृष्ण किसी ने अगर उनको, जैसे उनकी पत्नी थी शारदा माँ, वो उठा देती थी तो कहती तो हमको कहाँ ले आए हो यहाँ, है ना, हम तो बड़ी मतलब वही अपनी काली माँ की सतोरी की उस स्थिति में थे। उसमें यहाँ पे उल्लेख मिलता है, या जैन कहानियों में भी सतोरी का लोक मिलता है, वो यही, न कुछ करना है, न कुछ पाना है, न कहीं जाना है, न कुछ होना, हियर एंड नाउ में टोटल प्रेजेंट है अपने
तो
लिए
ये
ऐसा।
मैं अभी पढ़ रहा हूँ सटोरी के बारे में, मैं अभी पढ़ रहा हूँ। तो देखिए,
जी
दीज आर ऑल डिफरेंट टर्म्स, लेकिन एनलाइटनमेंट का मतलब ये है, एक बार आपका एनलाइटनमेंट खत्म हो गया तो
हाँ
उसका मतलब कि कैटरपिलर बटरफ्लाई हो गया।
नहीं, देखिए एनलाइटमेंट खत्म नहीं होगा, अगर हो गया तो एक बार तो हो ही गया, है ना,
हाँ
डीप मोमेंट नहीं होंगे वो
हाँ,
एक
करेक्ट।
बार आप
तो
हो गए तो फिर हो गए, नहीं
हाँ,
हुए तो आपको लगता है कि हम हो गए हैं, लेकिन वो स्थिति वही है कि जब हम अपने को भी भूल गए, आसपास सब कुछ भूल गए, है ना, तो
एक बार
वो
एक बार आप पार हो जाते हैं तो
फिर
खत्म हो।
वापस, हाँ फिर
हाँ
वापस, हाँ
तो
फिर
क्या
वापस,
बोलते हैं, बेड़ा पार होना,
फिर
बेड़ा
वापस।
पार मतलब होना। अब जब तक हम नदी में हैं, हम नाव में हैं, अभी हम बोट चला रहे हैं, तो अभी चला रहे हैं।
हाँ चला रहे हैं, अभी उस पार नहीं पहुंचे, अगर उस पार पहुंच गए, है ना, तो फिर कुछ बचा नहीं, है ना, तो बाकी आप अभी गाइड करेंगे ही लास्ट में प्रभु जी।
And it's a very, I hope it's helping everybody. Let's quickly finish. Samatma, let's hope we have 5 minutes to close. Samatma.
Shivoham.
Sure.
I love SIP that manifests as all the divine souls here. To be enlightened, we should 100% live A1 to A10.
Yeah.
We all know this. But when A1 to A10 is seen in each and every action of us, like now the book is in front of me, I see SIP in the book, I see SIP in the pen. And that is suddenly when I was brushing my teeth, I realized, oh, SIP is in the brush, SIP is in the toothpaste. So these are moments when you get that, okay, going forward. But these are not total enlightenment. Like when we are practically living A1 to A10, like nothing can take you away from that. It is like a total dedicated divine instrument. Only that is a total enlightenment where you cannot come back from it.
So can you have brief moments of it?
That is not enlightenment. Like now when I said, okay, toothpaste, the knife is this. I said, wow, okay, I'm advancing in mind, but that is not enlightenment. That is I'm going in that correct path.
Those are brief moments of awakenings, brief
Awakening.
realizations. Yeah. But enlightenment is when the process is completed.
Totally
Then
complete.
you see SIP in every toothpaste and every toothbrush and
Yes.
everywhere you don't have to see, but you have
Yes.
realized. You have
You
realized
realize.
everything is SIP. So
Practically we are totally living it.
yeah. Good Samatma. Very beautifully said. Yogini, Sachiv, Samatma, Atmadeep, and nothing. We'll stop at nothing. We can't go beyond nothing. Okay?
Shivam, sir.
Shivoham.
So, enlightenment is aha moment or the anubhuti. So, that we get only when we are awakened and fully awakened.
Beautiful. Can you get brief moments of it?
No, you cannot get brief moments.
Because when
Only
the light.
brief awakenings are there because,
Ah,
like, when we come to the temple on Monday, we hear your bhajans. So, we are in peace. We experience that bliss. We even cry for that sometimes. So these can be the awakenings, the
yeah,
small awakenings, but
yeah,
this cannot be enlightenment.
yeah. Enlightenment is that the light is completely, it's shining. The light
Yeah.
comes on. When the enlightenment light comes on, then who will
Then you
complete
are
my sentence? Who will complete my sentence? When the enlightenment light comes on, who will raise your hand? Who will complete my sentence? Who wants to raise? When the enlightenment light comes on, then Saptarishi. Saptarishi. When the enlightenment light comes on, then Shivoham. Try two. When the enlightenment light comes on, Saptarishi, Shivoham, Sachiv. Come on.
when your
Quickly. All
journey
three.
is
So
completed. No?
Saptarishi.
when the enlightenment light comes on, we realize SIP is everywhere.
When the next person, Sachiv, and then Shivoham. When the enlightenment light comes on, Sachiv.
Then the permanent darkness is gone.
Good answer. Good answer. Shivoham. When the enlightenment light comes on,
I
Aha
am SIP.
moment. Aha moment.
Atman. When the enlightenment light comes on,
The journey is over, no, sir.
Right, so long. This is Hindi, sir. It's at the bottom. You can't go to the bottom. Yes.
Yeah, it never turns off.
That's the right answer. And Sachin, you told the same thing, but you told in different words. So when the enlightenment light turns on, 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 it never turns off. So Atmanand, can you have brief moments of enlightenment? Saptarishi, can you have brief moments of enlightenment? Why? Because then when the enlightenment light turns on, it's always, he said beautifully. Sachit said, the darkness is gone. The darkness is gone is okay. But what I wanted the answer is it never goes off. Sachin, you agree with what I'm saying? When the enlightenment comes on,
Absolutely.
like that, it never goes off again. Okay, Sachin, anything
Absolutely.
else? You want to say
No,
anything
my
else?
turn was anyways there. So I just wanted to say, so far my journey in the call, with you has been every day been awakening. I haven't experienced enlightenment yet, but I'm sure I'm on the path. I will. I'm
Absolutely.
certain about it.
Look, if you believe you can, and you follow, and you're obedient, and you trust, how can you not?
No, I am 100% sure, and I have the trust, and I'm following it, and I'm doing my best. What in my limits? I mean, because I have
So
also have
remember,
got my
what is L10?
sorry.
What is
Being
L10?
I am living as a divine instrument.
No, what is L10?
L10 is liberation.
No, what is that? It's liberation. What should you do for in liberation? What is L10?
Live every day as a divine instrument.
No, what is L10? Sip Prakash. Sip Prakash. SIP. Sip Prakash, what is the answer? Sip Prakash. Sip Prakash. SIP. Yes, you have to both help. Sip, unmute, Sip Prakash.
Dedicated
I'm
divine
united.
instrument.
Living as a dedicated divine instrument. You
Divine
missed the word dedicated. You have to live as a dedicated divine instrument. Atmadeep. Okay, good. Atmadeep, and because dedicated is very important, Sachiv. It has to be dedicated divine instrument. Atmadeep and nothing.
Yes. So my last sentence about the topic is when we say realization to liberation and AEL, then it's entire from the point of A to final point of L. This entire process is enlightenment.
The
So
entire, what did last say?
process,
Process.
process.
See, the
Yeah.
process is, yeah, you're right. And the process is exactly in AEL. A1 to A10,
Yeah.
E1 to E10, L1 to L10. And if you start
Yeah.
living as a dedicated divine instrument, if your life is sip, 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 sip on the lip, no other trip, no other ship, no slip, no other trip, only sip, 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 you're liberated. Finished. This is
Yeah.
what people.
Why
This is
do
what
we?
people miss. You know, Atmaji, this is what people are misunderstood. सब कुछ संसार छोड़ के जंगल में चले जाओ. जंगल में जाने के बाद सिप कहाँ है?
यस, तब तो कुछ भी हो सकता है, लेकिन जब हम जीते जी उसकी सेवा में लग जाएंगे, तब हमारा माइंड एकदम सेटल रहेगा. So we
Absolutely,
won't
absolutely,
slip.
absolutely. I'm
Yes,
going to
so
talk.
thank you.
I'm going to talk exactly what you told Atmadeep. That's the topic of tomorrow's discussion. So tomorrow you love the discussion. Tomorrow is an amazing discussion. Tomorrow, nothing. Last speaker.
Shivam here.
Raji.
Uh, the enlightenment is completely a different process. Like once you get enlightenment, you can't be like light cannot turn off. But what I want to tell is like for I found a glimpse of enlightened the second step when I was in the Ancient School of Wisdom, 26 September.
Yeah.
What I felt is unexpressible. Like for next 1 month, I was feeling like I already liberated and I was living as a Buddha.
Yeah.
That was the feeling I got at that time, and it's unexpressible. Every bird, insect, I talked to pigeon. I talked to dog.
I
I
remember.
talk.
At that time, you were completely awakened.
I
लेकिन
don't know.
वो अवेक वो completely awakened होने के बाद फिर आप खिसक गए, फिर आप
वो
slip हो गए.
वो ऐसा टाइम था कि मैं ब्लैंक होके इतना खुश था ना सर कि लाइक पहली बार blank होके अच्छा लग रहा है. Mind is blank and I'm feeling blessed. Like it's
I
an
remember.
amazing.
आपको हर दिन कॉल पे आप इतने आनंद में थे, इतने आनंद में थे, इतने आनंद में थे. You are on the call every day. You were there on the call every single day.
Yes.
But remember this, because it was not that switch, complete light did not switch on. तो आप स्लिप हो गए.
Yes.
अभी आप वापस आते हैं, कभी कभी आते हैं, फिर स्लिप हो जाते हैं, फिर आते हैं, फिर स्लिप हो जाते हैं, फिर आते हैं. हमारे कॉल में बहुत लोग हैं यहाँ पे, एनलाइटेंड लोग हैं. इन आवर कॉल वी हैव मेनी एनलाइटेंड पीपल हियर. One day they are like spark of light, second day like they are complete darkness. One day they are complete light, huh, Siri? Full of light one day, full of darkness one day, full of light one day, full of darkness one day. What is the reason? When the light is completely switched on, And remember this, sometimes I have even explained in one of my calls to you. You enter a palace, you on one light, and one more light, and one more light, and one more light, and one more light. Remember this call? Until in some corner of the palace is still darkness. In one room, there's still darkness. You go on that light, and on that light, and on that light. And when you can see everything in the palace, when you can see every piece in the palace, when you can see every tip and nook and corner, you can see everything so beautifully. Then, even if the light goes off, it never goes off.
You know what is there. Yeah.
एक बार आपने आपने जान लिया कि प्रभु अंदर है, दिल के अंदर प्रभु का है एक धाम, छोटा सा धाम. मेरे अंदर प्रभु का है एक स्थान, प्रभु का स्थान. मैं नहीं हूं प्रभु मंदिर, इसका नाम, इसका नाम. So, my dear friends, wait till you reach that state where you are completely. Enlightenment is not about getting glimpses. Those glimpses are awakenings. Those glimpses are realizations. They are beautiful glimpses. Like nothing told Umang. Umang was Umang, then he became nothing. And after nothing, he became something. after becoming nothing, again he became something. Then you became something. Then you're going up and down and up and down. Here we go down the mulberry bush, round, round, round. So this journey is that journey where there is so much mumukshutva, so much pyas, so much seeking Prabhu, so much seeking liberation, that nothing else matters. Then that light comes on, boom, and that light never goes off. With folded hands, I bow down to you.